Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to NIPS Home School. How are you? I hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. This is Kamrun, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. My dear students of class 4, today I am going to take your English language class and our today's topic is pronoun. So let's start our class. So now look my dear students, and this is lecture number 2 and your homework will be also 2. So you will be given your homework at the end of this class. So today we will know about the pronoun, right? And we all know that pronoun are the words which are used in the place of noun. That means if you want to avoid the repetition, you will use pronouns. Okay, now look, if I write okay, Rafid is a boy. Now look here, Rafid, this is the proper noun. Now look, Rafid is a person. Now we can write here, he is a boy. Now look, we can write here, he is a boy. So the word he is used here instead of Rafid, instead of this proper noun Rafid. Just like it, we can also write here Mina goes to school. Mina reads in class 4. So now look, there is a repetition of the proper noun Mina. Mina goes to school, Mina reads in class 6, Mina likes to read storybooks, like this. But if you want to avoid the repetition, you will use here what? You will use here pronoun. Just like it, Mina goes to school. We can write these two sentences like this. Mina goes to school. She reads in class 4. She likes to read story books. Now look, it sounds good, right? So if there is if you repeat the proper noun, like Rafid is a boy, Rafid is a good student, or Rafid learns his lessons regularly, like this. Okay, so there is a repetition of the proper noun and it does not sounds good. And now look, the use of proper noun makes your sentences beautiful and lucid. That means they sounds good, actually they sounds well. Now look, Mina goes to school, she reads in class 4, she likes to read storybooks. So now instead of Mina, we use the word here she. So those are proper nouns. That means proper noun is a word that replaces the noun. Okay, so instead of the noun, you can write here proper noun. So those are the proper nouns. And now we will know about the types of the nouns. And dear students, there are 8 types of nouns. And what are they? Now look, personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, distributive pronoun, reflexive pronoun and reciprocal pronoun. I repeat, personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, distributive pronoun, reflexive pronoun and reciprocal pronoun. Now we will know about the personal pronoun. Okay, when you will use the personal pronoun and what are the personal pronouns. Personal pronouns, the examples of personal pronouns are like I, we, you, she, he, it, they, etc. Okay, let me give you an example like you are a good student. Then she sings a song. Now look at this word you, she. They are not noun, they are pronoun, and they used here instead of the proper noun, right? And now look, so what can we say? That personal pronouns are the pronouns which stand for the person. That means personal pronouns stands for the person. Now look, you are a good student. So this one is also person, and this you is also person, and now look, she sings a song. That means we refer to a person. So personal pronoun, you will use personal pronouns to refer to the person. That means I, we, you, she, it, etc. Now we will go to demonstrative pronoun. So what are demonstrative pronouns, do you know? I mean, if you want to point out people or things, that means they stand for. Here is an example. Now look, this is my book. Okay, now look, this is my book. I underlined here this. That means this book refers to this, this refers to my book. That means this stands for my book, right? That's why it is called demonstrative pronoun. That means this pronoun is used to point out this book. That means my book. That's why it is called demonstrative pronoun. That means if you want to point out people or things, you will use this, these, then that, those, like this. You can also write here, those are your pens. Now look, those are your pens. The word those indicates or points out your pens, right? This one, your pens. So those and these are called what? Demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative pronoun. Okay. Now we will go to our next pronoun, that means interrogative pronoun. So interrogative, that means if you want to ask questions, you will use this pronoun. That means the pronouns, interrogative pronouns are those pronouns which are used for asking questions, just like what, who, whose, what, whom, which, etc. Those are called what? Interrogative pronoun. If you ask questions, it will be interrogative pronoun. Now look, what do you want? This one is what? Interrogative pronoun, because we use what for asking question. Then we can also say, which is your book? We also use here this pronoun, that means which, for asking question, right? So those are called what? Interrogative pronoun. So it's very easy. Now we will go to relative pronoun, and we know that re means that and relative means relative. So relative pronoun is a functional word which refers to what? Which refers to some nouns or pronouns mentioned before it and joined to sentences. Now look at this example. I saw a boy. Okay, I saw a boy. He was catching fish. Now look, there are two sentences. I saw a boy, he was catching fish. And we can write this sentence like this. We can join the sentences using relative pronoun. I saw a boy who was catching fish. I saw a boy who was catching fish. Now look, I said relative pronouns are the pronouns which refers to or relates to some nouns or pronouns mentioned before it. So mentioned before it. Now look, relative pronoun. Here relative pronoun is who, and it refers to the a boy. It refers to a boy. And now look, it joins two sentences. I saw a boy who was catching fish. Who is a boy? Okay. Now look, who is this one? This boy. It refers to a boy, and it relates to sentence. That's why it is called relative pronouns. Now we will go to indefinite pronouns. So what are indefinite pronouns? Now look at the word indefinite, that means which are not definite. Opposite of definite. Now look, indefinite pronouns. That means the pronouns that refers to person or things in a general manner. Now I can write here, one should do one's duty. Now look at this word one. One should do one's duty. So you can ask, who is that person? Is it definite? No. We said it in general, right? We refer to the person in a general manner. That's why it is indefinite pronoun. That means we did not point out any particular person. We did not point out here any particular person. That's why it is called what? Indefinite pronoun. That means when you when you do not point out a person or thing, you do not point out any particular person or thing, it will be what? It will be indefinite pronoun. And when you point out some particular person or things, it will be demonstrative pronoun. So all of you remember this one. Just like this we can use here. There in your book there are some indefinite pronouns like any, another, many, few, some. Those are what? Those are indefinite pronoun. Now we will go to distributive pronoun. Now look, distributive pronouns, examples of distributive pronouns are each, either, neither, etc. So when you will use distributive pronouns, you will use distributive pronouns when you want to separate one person or thing from a group of persons or things, and those pronouns always take singular verb. Those pronouns are always singulars and they take singular verb. So remember this point. Distributive pronouns are always singular and they will take all singular verb. Now look, to be either of you can go there. Now look at this word either. Either of you can go there. That means anyone can go there. That means in a group of people, anyone can go there. That means we separate the person from a group of people. That's why it is distributive pronoun. Like we can also say each of them was present, and okay, I am writing each of them was present. Now look, each of them was present. So the word here separating the people, in a group of people, that means each and every single person was present on that moment. And now look at the verb. It is singular verb. So the subject is singular and the verb is also singular. Descriptive pronoun always takes singular verb. We will remember this one. Now we will go to reflexive pronoun. Okay, that means number 7, reflexive pronoun. So reflexive pronouns are those pronouns in which the action is done by the subject, reflects upon it. That means you will get a reflection of the subject. Okay, look at this example. She did the work herself. Now look at she and herself. She did the work herself. So you will get the reflection of the subject, herself. That's why it is called reflexive pronoun. We give emphasis on the subject by using the reflexive pronoun. And there are some singular reflexive pronoun. I mean, when you use singular pronoun, you will add self to the personal pronoun, like herself, yourself, like this, or himself. And if you make it plural, you will add selves, and it's given in your book. So all of you will read this one. Now we will go to reciprocal pronoun. So reciprocal pronouns are those pronouns which are used to express a reciprocal relationship. Now look at the look at this sentence. The two brothers help each other. The two brothers help each other. So this word, two brothers help each other, that means there are two persons and they are helping each other. One helps another one, and one brother takes help from other person, right? I mean, there are two persons and they are doing the same work together. So when you express a reciprocal relationship, you will use those pronouns, and we always use each other, one another as a reciprocal pronoun. So when you refer two people, it will be each other, and when you refer more than two people, it will be, do you know, it will be one another. It will be what? One another. It indicates more than two people. More than what? More than two people are thing. Okay, so there are 8 types of pronouns, and what are they? We all know that: personal, demonstrative, interrogative, relative, indefinite, distributive, reflexive, and reciprocal, right? So all of you will go through your book. Now we will go to exercise, that means we will do some exercises today. Now look, and from this exercise there will be your homework. You will do your homework from A to F from this exercise. It will be your HW2. Okay, dear students, now look, what is written here? Identify the underlined pronouns. Identify the underlined pronouns. Now look, number A, that is your ball. That is your ball. So it indicates what? That is your ball. It indicates the ball, and the underlined word that indicates the what? Indicates ball. So what will be the correct answer? Yes, I know that all of you know the answer. It will be it will be demonstrative pronoun, right? So we all know that it will be what? Demonstrative pronoun. So it will be demonstrative pronoun. Now look, cat number B. What do you want? What do you want? the word was is underlined here, and by using this word we ask questions, so it will be interrogative pronoun. Now number C, they are good boys. They are good boys. We use the word they to refer to those boys, that means the person, so it will be personal pronoun. With personal pronoun. Now look, number D, some are born great. Some are born great. Now look at the word some. We did not point out particular person, right? We did not point out here particular person. So that's why it will be what? That means we will say here in a general manner. So it will be indefinite pronoun. I know all of you know the answer. You are my intelligent student. So it will be indefinite. Now number E, she hurt herself. She hurt herself. Now look at this word herself, it is underlined here. She hurt herself, and herself reflects the subject she, right? So it will be reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun. Now we will go to number F. I saw the boy who was playing. I saw the boy who was playing. Who is underlined here, and the word who refers to what? The boy, and it joined two sentences, right? So it will be relative pronoun. Now number G, they talk to each other. They talk to each other. Now look at these words, each other. That means there is a expression of reciprocal relationship, so it will be reciprocal pronoun. Now number H, neither of the two boys is honest. Neither of the two boys is honest. That means neither of these two boys. We can't say accurately which one. So neither of the two boys is honest. That means we did not separate these two boys from the group of these two people. That means each of them, neither of these two boys is honest. That means these two boys are not honest. They are, we are talking each and every single boy in this, that means about these two boys in this group, right? Neither of the two boys is honest. We are talking about these two boys separately. These two boys, the first one is not honest, the second one is not also honest. So it will be distributive pronoun. We separate the people from the group of people or things. So it will be distributive pronoun. Now number I, one should do one's duty. So we done this example. One should do one's duty. That means we did not point out a particular person. So it will be indefinite pronouns. We tell it in a general manner. So it will be indefinite. Now the last one, number J, we like traveling. The word we refer to the person or people, right? So it will be personal pronoun. So dear students, you can take a screenshot, and from A to F will be your homework. Now look, there is the homework. Homework number 2, exercise A to F. So you will do as your homework, exercise A to F. A to F. Okay. So let's read again. Number A, that is your ball. Demonstrative pronoun. Number B, what do you want? Interrogative pronoun. Number C, they are good boys. This personal pronoun. Number D, some are born great. Indefinite pronoun. Number E, she hurt herself. it is reflexive pronoun. Number F, I saw the boy who was playing, it is relative pronoun. Number G, they talk to each other, it is reciprocal pronoun. Number H, neither of the two boys is honest, it is distributive pronoun. Number I, one should do one's duty, indefinite pronoun. Number J, we like traveling, personal pronoun. So dear students, that's all for today. I hope you have understood about today's topic. All of you will go through the lessons of your book, that means pronouns, and all of you will know about the types of pronouns and you will do your homework. So dear students, see you again. Allah.